guys, welcome back to Millionaire Gaming. So today we're doing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 for the PlayStation 1. I have a special guest with me today, and you know him, you love him. He's been in my past videos for this past entire series. Say your name.
Hey guys, it's Triobitz again, and oh my god, this level was a challenge.
Yes, do you know what level we're doing today?
Going London.
Dude, London, I like it on the PlayStation 2 port, don't get me wrong. This one just pissed me off royally. Like, I know for this past fucking series that we've done, just all of them have been annoying me, and it's horrible.
Exactly.
But this one,
I don't like this level at all. I do on the PS2 as well though, but not on the PS1. No.
yeah. So as you see, it's really dark. As you see, it is incredibly dark. That was a weird transition.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this is London, so they make you do some really weird challenges. Like, some of them are actually kind of easy compared to, as they're saying, level 5 difficulty. But, like, I don't know. Something about this level, I don't like it. And plus, with all the rain, it's very distracting, as well as the lightning flashes.
It's really weird about the direction they went with the just the look of this whole, of all these levels actually, where, they make certain massive changes. You really wonder, why.
Yeah, I never understood it. Why they drastically changed this one too. Like, I don't know. Some of the levels in general with the drastic changes, I know like Canada from Pro Skater 3 looks so different compared to like how it is on the other games, but this one definitely is one of the altered ones, especially with the like the tone. Very dark, almost kind of reminds me of like some kind of Jack the Ripper kind of stuff.
And as you guys can clearly tell, this goal is obviously a reference to the next game that they were developing after Pro Skater 4.
Yeah, Underground. Don't get me wrong,
This
I
is
love Underground.
obviously a reference.
Yeah, obviously. No, I don't think it wasn't even in like the works yet. This was the early 2000s.
That is true.
Because Underground came out in 2004. This was in 2001.
Was it?
I believe so, because it's the PlayStation 1 port.
PlayStation 1 came out, I think, at the same time as the PS2 one.
I believe so, yeah. Like, that was some healthy
I'm gonna look up.
competition.
Let's see, what's the THPS4 came out in 2002, so
Okay.
maybe it was in the works.
So they probably were getting all, like, everything ready then, I probably guess.
Well, it was a big game, well, not really a big game, but I guess it was the first time they ever went with story, so they had to focus on writing.
Probably.
Actually, for the first time in forever,
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, like I said, London's not a bad level in PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2 port. PlayStation 1 port just kind of is ass. Especially these skate challenges and combo letters and stuff.
I'm gonna say, as you saw in the last challenge there with the umbrellas, as I said in the past couple videos, most challenges in this game are honestly just rehashed versions of the last one you just did. Like collect 5 underground passes, collect 5, it's just, all they're doing is changing what it says.
It's just so stupid, it's repetitive. So if you had to say, which was worse, this one or Kona so far?
Can't say just yet. I'll say at the end of the video. We'll have to see. So far, this one looks worse.
Alright, what do you think of when we were doing Alcatraz, though? What'd you think of that?
Alcatraz wasn't bad compared to Kona.
Yeah, I agree. It still was bad, but not horrible. What about San Francisco?
San Francisco was, at least it was light, at least
Yeah.
they didn't change the way the sky looked and the weather effects, like they're doing here, but...
I know, for Shipyard, they definitely, like, botched it hard. Like, a lot of the areas are missing, and the sun, sky, you can't detect if you're gonna land in water or not, because, like, it's so dim, and it's, like, almost you have to put up the brightness just to tell the difference.
This is, very interesting level so far. There doesn't really look like there's much to explore here. It's kind of just streets and then a little back streets, and then that's about it.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a very repetitive place. Like, I don't think it would be like my favorite area to skate on PlayStation 1. It took me, genuinely, it took me 2 hours.
But then again, it's hard to tell areas around this game because of the draw distance.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can go one video without complaining about the draw distance. Oh, that was I was hoping the balance would stay up there. That would have sucked to have to redo that.
Yeah. I don't like how they change the camera angles every time you do a challenge, dude. That kind of annoys me. What do you think of, like, the same concept of when they kept doing the skate letters, the combo letters, and the same stuff over and over again? It's like...
I think it's just stupid. I don't know why they do it, because it makes it boring, you know? You don't want to have to keep continuously collecting the same thing.
Yeah, I never understood it, dude. It's just like... Why? There's, like, so much more that you could do to this game. But, like... I don't know. And I'll tell you, this one kind of just was kind of stupid. Like, you barely make it. And I didn't know this until, like, half of the fucking game. That you can actually get a boost when you do bonelesses and, like, no complies. I never knew this until, like, later in the game. And it pisses me off that I waited so long to know it.
Boy, you always find out new things.
Yeah, do you know about it?
I did not know that you could do that.
Yeah, if you press up, X, and R2 or L2, it gives you a boost. It helps you get up. Like, okay, there's a challenge in this game that you have to use, and you have to do it over the telephone booths. It's one of the easiest challenges. I didn't know until, like, later into the game. It pisses me off. Like, see that that phone booth over there? I didn't know that until the half of this game. And some of these challenges are just kind of repetitive. This one's more trick-oriented, like, as you see, doing a feeble or doing a boneless over the things. See, boneless booths. This is what they told you. See, up, X, and R1 or L2. I mean, R2 or L2. Like, I didn't know this, because you see how
that is an extreme boost.
Yeah, see? Look. Like, you see how it is normal. But then I did it, and you get a high boost. Do you see that shit?
That is insane.
Yeah, and it's like, they never told me that in the like, the tutorials or anything. Like, that is impressive. Like, bro, why do you have to wait until, like, I'm almost done with this series to allow, like, tell me this?
Do you think it wasn't unlocked until this level? Maybe I'll have to go on my PlayStation and play this and see.
Yeah, it might be like that, cause like that's like when you do fucking American Wasteland. Remember, in the entire game you're doing freaking stories, and near the end you learn how to do a 2-vert.
Yeah.
You only do it one time in the entire game. And yes, the competition, one of my least favorite things to do on this game. Like, any other time doing it something else? I don't know, man.
It's even worse on this one because, you know, there's not really a designated skate spot like there is in the other levels that has, like, you know, really good vert places. This one's kind of, you can't do vert in one run, you have to do vert street and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just like I think they were really milking this PS1 dry.
It's crazy, you guys. If this video wasn't cut, we'd be sitting here for 2 hours talking.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, him and I talk a lot. Like, but just rambling on about Tony Hawk and stuff, it would probably get very, very tiresome.
Crazy.
Like,
maybe if we were playing a good Tony Hawk game like Underground or like the actual PS2 copies, sure, we would have no problem talking about the game for 2 hours, but it being this game, it would get boring to watch the same level for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's not fun. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I love the Tony Hawk series. I will always have a special place in my heart. But this one is a very bad, it just hurts. It hurts so much, and I don't want to play freaking Pro Skater 3 after this. I have it, but I don't want to do it. It's like me doing Downhill Jam. I really don't want to do that either.
You should do Downhill Jam.
I already did it on the DS.
Did you?
Yeah, I finished it too. I only did 7
Oh.
parts. The only thing I haven't done is the classic mode, and yes, there is a classic mode to that game. Maybe one day I'll do it.
That'd be interesting.
It would be interesting. So, on the time of the recording for this, did you see that it was E3 today?
Oh yeah, but I didn't watch it. Was it a
was-
disappointment or was it good?
It was poo.
It was poo.
Yeah, it was poo, man. Most of the stuff was very much indie-style games. They didn't even talk about the new Final Fantasy game coming out yet.
Did they talk about Breath of the Wild 2 at least?
I don't believe so. Because it was mostly about Square Enix and Bethesda.
Here's the thing I don't like about Bethesda. Most of their games always have scripting errors at launch. There's always something wrong with the way the code works with them games. Like Fallout 4, Doom Eternal, for me at least, even had a few scripting errors. I couldn't progress the entire game because there was a bug in me hitting this certain button to activate something, and I kept reloading. I even replayed the entire game to get to that point, and I still didn't load. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I think the only Bethesda game that I actually kind of like the scriptural errors are probably Oblivion. That's probably it.
Well, because they're funny.
Yeah. Dude, I have Oblivion. I have it on Xbox One as well as PC. But, like, maybe... I want to meme the hell out of it.
Speaking of skateboarding, with skateboarding games like what we're watching now, why the hell do they not backwards compatibilize Skate 2?
That's what I'm always wondering myself. Like, Skate 2 is such a great game, dude.
Why Skate 1 and Skate 3 but not 2? 2 is the best one in my opinion.
2 is great, dude. That's why I freaking replayed it just for the value of getting all the cutscenes. Like, that was just genuinely worth it, dude. It took a long time, but it was worth it.
Now all the Skate franchises is just, hey guys, today we're gonna be trick lining. I invented it. And what the fuzzy?
Yeah, and as you
man.
saw, we unlocked all pro-specific goals now, finally.
If you guys were wondering, I'm making fun of X7 Albert.
Who likes that guy anyway? I mean, I'm not trying to get controversial here, but I've never been a fan of him.
He's weird, dude. I remember the weirdest scene of him though was when he was drinking out of a styrofoam cup and he wrote in pen on like the top of it "lean," and he showed it to the camera. Like a bunch of like 12-year-old kids that are watching Skate 3 montages are gonna go, "Oh my god, he's so cool."
Oh my god. And you see how he does his camera work where he says he's a videographer? Like, you know how they just use that
Yeah.
shake stuff? I don't know, man. I've never been into that stuff. I mean, I do have a freaking I'm a certified person in Illustrator and Photoshop, but god damn it, I don't think you're supposed to do that kind of stuff horribly when you're doing your films.
I'm not certified in anything. Well, I actually do have a certification. I'm certified in pre-vet. I'm certified in being a low-class veterinarian.
I mean, Ronnie, on the other hand, he knows how to do videography and stuff, so I give him credit on that. But, like, anybody else like him, like X7 Albert, I just don't like it. He's overall just a controversial character anyway.
Doesn't he have a G Fuel sponsorship?
He used to. I don't know if he is anymore.
Probably not. They probably were like, what the hell? Everybody and their brother's got a G Fuel sponsorship. Except us,
What would you
unfortunately.
What would you do if you got a G Fuel sponsorship?
Well, I'm drinking a G Fuel right now, so...
Yeah,
G Fuel...
aren't you drinking
We're not
like...
gonna bring you much, but...
Aren't you drinking like the hype sauce one?
Yeah, that's my favorite flavor.
Yeah, dude, hype
I
sauce.
love raspberry and I love lemonade, so it's a really perfect mix.
I'm just waiting on my damn package, dude. It's fucking taking
Still
forever.
not come today?
No, dude, it finally just went in transit.
It'll be there tomorrow then.
Yeah, cause it says it's in. I can't say it on camera, but like, it's in my state, but it's like 2 hours away, so it's not bad. But
It
it's
ought to
still,
be here tomorrow or Tuesday.
I'm
Because when I get stuff from my area that's like 2 hours away, it usually comes within a day or two.
it should be here. It should probably be here on Monday.
If it's
which
in
is today.
transit right now, it should be here tomorrow.
Well, it should be here today,
There.
because I mean, it doesn't take
Oh
that long.
yes, it is
So
12 in the morning.
It'd be nice if I could get it, dude, for real. Because, like, that's something I really want to try. Like, I got a whole bunch of flavors that I haven't even tried yet.
Exactly, there's so many.
Dude, we're branching out so hard on this, but yeah, like I said, it's the same stuff over and over again. Extreme
Well, you know, we
sport.
can't just sit here and talk about the game because, like, I try to keep our videos, you know, make sure when we're doing these we're on topic, but at the same time, if we do that, we're pretty much talking about the same thing we talked about last video because they're all the same.
Yeah, it is pretty much all the same in the sense. That's why I like branching out and stuff. Having a little story as well.
A little
too.
story.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, next story for our boy Triobitz, it's about hyena Sussman, for sure.
Oh, this guy, man. So, you know, me and you know, him, we do some Omegle trolling every now and again. You know, just not like, we're not dickheads, but we like to mess with people. And we run across this furry guy who gives us his Discord. Nothing wrong with being a furry, by the way, but that's just who he is. He's a furry. He was specifically a hyena, and if you know us, we watched the reviewers, and we actually did a review on that show. So we also said we were hyenas. And I told him, I sent him the artwork saying my persona was, you know, the hyena from that show.
And he's just like, I can't.
And
he
he
can't be
goes,
stealing.
"You can't be stealing," and you know, all that stuff.
Oh boy, it's the final challenge.
So anyway,
now.
we finally call him one day in Accord. Oh yes. And when we finally court him, guess what happens? He asks us for money, just like one of our old friends that we used to court with. So we were like, nah, we need to get him out, and we just left the call. He also talked about wanting to do some things to the shit's nipples.
Nah. He said, what did you say? He said he wanted to suck your nipples and do something else. Dude, I should not even be saying this. This is fucked.
We're gonna have to do the little sensor bleep.
Oh my god, that's horrible. That is absolutely terrible.
I just realized we were recording too.
Oh, dude, hyena Sussman. Oh my god. And he's like, he was saying how our music taste was bad, or like the game
And he was
choices
and
that
then
we like.
we asked him who he likes, and he's just like Lil Xan, Lil Willie, Lil everything. Every rapper with the name Little he mentioned.
Dude, he didn't like Lil Peep though, nor did he
Oh
like.
no,
XXX.
he didn't like Lil Peep or XXX.
Yeah, or Juice World. He said he didn't like those either. Kind of messed up what he said too. I won't say because that was pretty fucked.
He didn't like Death Grips either.
No, he did not like the dude. He didn't even know half of the groups that we enjoy, which is kind of depressing.
We asked we asked if he liked Joy Division. He's like, I don't know, what kind of rap do they do?
Yeah, and it's like, bro, they do post-punk. Are you serious? Like, damn. I know uncultured swines, for real. But yeah, that is London. Thank you guys for
Thank
watching.
God.
Thank you guys for watching. Please like, rate, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. It will be Shipyard or whatever it may be. I hope you guys enjoy. So with that, I'm the shit.
And true.